What's up, football fans? It's MG Phenom, and this is the Sports Room, episode 1 of a show that we haven't named yet. Your assignment for this video is help us come up with a name for our football trash talk show. This episode, we're covering the 2013 NFL Draft for our respective teams. Let's meet our 4 vloggers now, shall we?
What's up, football fans? My name is Alex, and welcome to our currently unnamed football show, and welcome back to the Sports Room. Now, in this show, I'll be repping the Philadelphia Eagles. I have been a fan since I played NFL Street on my PlayStation 2, and I asked my dad who had the best quarterback-receiver combo, and he told me to either go with the Philadelphia Eagles in McNabb and Terrell Owens. I remember liking the Philadelphia Eagles jerseys and their logo, and I think that's the reason I went with them. I stayed because I was a huge Donovan McNabb fan. Terrell Owens, not so much. Last year they were really bad. In the draft, they went offensive tackle number 1, or in the first round, number 4 overall. That was expected. That was their biggest need going into the draft. They need to protect Vic if they're going to run the read option, which is the rumor offense that we're supposed to run with our new coach, Chip Kelly. We got a defensive end. We got a tight end. And then in the 4th round, we got Matt Barkley, in my opinion, the steal of the draft. Last year, he would have been an easy first-round pick. We got him in the 4th round because he stayed a year too long in college. They had a bad season, and it hurt his draft stock. I think he's still the same quarterback. He is, however, your typical Drew Brees, Tom Brady, precision pocket passer, whereas the expected offense is the read option with all of our speed weapons with Michael Vick, Deshaun Jackson, Jeremy Maclin, and LaShawn McCoy. I am definitely open to giving Matt Barkley a shot. Hopefully our offensive line will hold for whatever offense we decide to run. Fly, Eagles, fly.
What's up, football fans? I'm Cassidy Quinn, and welcome to the first ever episode of whatever we've decided to call this football show. It might be obvious who my team is, judging by my super old school Seahawks jersey. Those are my guys. Why? Because I'm from Seattle. I live in Boston now. Long story short, they will always be with me. So, go Hawks. And I have been with the Seahawks for a lot of bad years. As you know, Seattle is not often a great town to be a sports fan in. But luckily, thank the frickin' Lord, the Seahawks are finally good. And this season, oh, they are gonna be so good, I think. Knock on wood. But in the draft, they got some good speed with Percy Harvin and Luke Wilson. And I think Jordan Hill and Jesse Williams will add some goodness to our already pretty solid defense. I mean, technically Percy Harvin was a trade up or whatever you want to call it, but it was still in the whole drafting experience, and I think he is going to be great. Let's just give him some round of applause early. And now beast mode himself, Marshawn Lynch, has some more running back backup with Christine Michael, which will definitely help everybody's career. Now, for the biggest steal in the 2013 NFL Draft, I'm gonna have to go with Manti Te'o. Yes, I said it. What'd you call that? He was drafted to the San Diego Chargers in the 2nd round, the 38th overall pick, and I think this is going to work out great for the Chargers. I mean, my reasoning here isn't even really based on his skill, although I do think he will add a lot to the team physically. But I just love not even him, but the whole story behind him with the fake girlfriend saga, soap opera, whatever you want to call it. He had a fake girlfriend. So if nothing else, Manti Te'o will help the Chargers fill seats and probably get more people to watch the game on TV, build more social media buzz around the team, and I love social media, so that's why I'm picking him as the biggest steal of the draft. So yeah, overall, I am pretty darn excited about this year's NFL Draft, and I'm just ready for football season now because the Seahawks, whew, go Seahawks! Go Seahawks! Subliminal messaging.
Hey guys, my name is Jamila. I am known as Daily Dose of Jam on YouTube, and Jammy is legit on Twitter, and I am so freaking excited to be on this channel. I am a social media addict. I am not your typical girl. I love really nerdy things. I am a Disneyland annual pass holder, and I love football. So probably one of my favorite things is to be able to just talk football with my dad and watch my team. I am a Chargers fan. I can't believe I could keep a straight face for as long as I did. No, I was born and raised in San Diego. I still live in San Diego right now, but I am a die-hard Pittsburgh Steelers fan. When I was growing up, my dad was a Chargers fan. I decided that I did not want to be a Chargers fan because I knew better than that. And as I got older, I was watching Steelers games, and there was something about the way that my team played that I just loved. And it's that love for the game and the love for the sport and the sportsmanship that you see, things like that, that really drove me to really love them. Now let's talk draft. So first of all, this has nothing to do with the Steelers, but I have to talk about it. The Falcons this year drafted Levine Toilolo, and I went to school with that guy ever since kindergarten, and it's probably one of the coolest things that has ever happened to me, that someone I know personally is in the NFL, which is really freaking awesome. Secondly, the Chargers got Manti Te'o. It's kind of ironic that the man with the fake girlfriend joins the fake football team that sucks. I really have nothing to say about the Chargers except for they suck. So we're just going to go with that and talk about how gumpy Phillip Rivers is. And never mind. We're just at, I know this is trash talk, but I just want to keep it professional for at least my first video, and then I'll let all go loose, like when I talk about the Ravens and their stupid quarterback that looks like a Muppet. But we won't talk about that right now. It looks like we have a good group coming in, and I'm hoping that that can help us compared to last year. My team is getting kind of old, getting kind of slow. But we're kind of weaving that out. We lost Mike Wallace, which is a huge loss in my opinion. So we got Jarvis Jones, we got Shamarko Thomas. Shamarko Thomas is actually one of my friends graduated with him back in West Virginia, so I thought that was really cool. This is Jamila coming here from the sports room. You have a wonderful rest of your day, and go Steelers.
Okay, it's my turn. We're gonna stop spinning now. I'm MG Phenom. I'm Matt. You can call me Matt, or you can call me MG. I'm a Chiefs fan, and I've been so since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. Do not let my disheveled scalp betray my confidence in the Chiefs this year. Last year, Chiefs' worst record in the whole NFL. Consequently, we ended up with the #1 pick of the draft this year and used it on the highest drafted Chippewa of all time. Yes, it's a bit of an obsession of mine to know the mascots for as many colleges as I can. Helps that Chris Kaman also played for the Chippewas. I was really torn also on whether I wanted Luke Jokel of A&M or not. Here's the thing. You got Luke Jokel. He just basically, between him and one of the greatest offensive coordinators last year, Cliff Kingsbury, manufactured a terrific Heisman campaign for Johnny Football. Eric Fisher. I give it a B. Okay, the second round, Chiefs had traded their picks away. Third round, they took a tight end, and honestly, I feel like this guy is pretty good. And it's a whole new breed of NFL with the drafting of tight ends with the intent to be receivers as well as blockers, and it does sound like this guy has all the skills that he needs to be legit. Other picks the Chiefs took, they took a cornerback, I think a 5th round. 4th round, I'm trying to remember the actual guy they picked, but I was not enthused with that pick. They picked up like 3 players from the University of Kansas as unsigned free agents, which always worries me when you're taking players from the 2nd best football school in Kansas. Chicken Hawks don't really belong in the NFL. My steal of the draft, I really loved the running back that went to Green Bay, the guy from Alabama. Alabama's got a really good history of turning out really great running backs, and I think he's going to be a great player in the NFL. Honestly, I thought Honey Badger was a super reach, although it could be considered a steal. It's all going to be too hard to tell. But that's this first episode of this show. Please help us name this show down in the comments below. And if you're an NFL fan and want to help share your opinions for your team this year in this NFL Trash Talk type show, please let us know. We'd love to have you along. We got 4 teams covered so far. There's a lot of teams still out there. This is the Sports Room. I'm NG Phenom. Chiefs! Hopefully no more number 1 picks.